Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Escape and Plays. Today I have 1990 points of Nurgle. I've got my General's Lord of Affliction with Overpowering Stench. His artifact is the 4-up ward. I have Orgoth's Demon Spew, Blow-Up Rotspawn. His spell is Rancid Visitation. 1 unit of Plague Bears, Festus the Leech Lord with Gift of Disease, a group of Reinforced Puscoils, and 2 normal. I am the Drowned Men today, so I have a pre-game move. And going over to Mitch over here, who is playing the FyreSlayers. Could you go over your list?
Yeah, sure. So this is 200 points on the nose of FyreSlayers. This is the Vorstag Lodge, which gives all the Volkites +1 to hit and wound when they charge, in addition to their +1 attack. 6 units of 10 Volkite berserkers, along with 2 Flamekeepers with no enhancements, a Rune Smiter, the deep striking priest with curse, a Rune Master, the on-foot priest, as my general, with the High Priest command trait for rerolling prayers, and Volatile Brazier artifact for doubling the range of this firewall.
Nice.
He has the heal prayer and then the War Scroll ability to know all the action prayers. And then the lad, we have Gotrek.
Oh, alright, I hate this guy. Alright, thank you for that.
2,000 points on this. This is 2 drops, 2 battle regiments, and my grand strategy is have the wall in play at the end of the game.
Oh, interesting. Well, I can't stop it if it goes down. I am also 2 drops, and my grand strategy is hold the line, because if you kill that, I've pretty much lost anyway.
That is Blight Lord, Plague Bearer. Okay.
Yep. Alright, and we'll come back after we're set up. Alright, everybody. It looks like we're playing on Tectonic Interference today. This is how we ended up deploying. I already did my pre-game move. This is what we got for the Alpha objective, so this one's worth an extra 2. And my wheel is at a 1, so all of my Magican heroes have a ward of 4, and I gave Mitch the first turn, so take it away.
Okay. Right, let's go. So, command points. I get 2 CP, you get 3.
Yep.
Wise Counsel kick in, because my Rune Master is within 3 inches of my general, himself, he will give me an extra command. This happens at the start of my turn.
Nice.
Battle Tactic, Heroic Action, and Urgold. Battle Tactic, I can never do Monstrous Takeover. You have 10 boys there, 2 guys there. I don't think all 10 fit on this or on this bit under here.
I would think that would be a stretch.
I can maybe get like 7 if I'm lucky, but not enough to stop them. But I can do that.
Yep.
Watch and get up. So you're on number 1. I'll just lock that place. And then next one is healing. After that is summoning. It's okay. The tree is back. Can we do anything with the funny file? Got a sightline down this way.
Oh, also, for anyone who's wondering, I won the roll-off, picked sides, and then Mitch made a nice maze, and it's all deadly. And there's a Gotrek on the other side of the maze.
Hey, if I get to set up terrain, I'll make the most of it.
Alright. Yeah. Also, these guys don't fit here. They only fit through here, or all the way around the side.
Could do something like active over here. And get them on the point, but you just charge around it pretty easily, don't you? Yeah. Everything flies, so it doesn't help much. I could just make these 2 even more irrelevant. That's a fun gaming experience, isn't it?
Don't have anything that can actually get rid of the wall after it goes up. It just is there.
Actually, I can't because I can't see this section here.
Oh, sweet.
I should have set up so I could stick the wall right here.
That would have been so sad.
All right, we will avoid doing that. We'll just have Gotrek there instead.
I mean, that's effectively the same thing.
Alright. You're probably going to double turn. Well, you may double turn. I will assume the worst, so how do I make myself not get tabled?
Which battle tactic are you going to go for?
I'm working that out.
Yeah.
Because, like, the go-to is always aggressive expansion, but I might just want to save that. Do I think I can, like, have a turn where you are unable to take two objectives? I don't think that's ever going to happen. No, I don't think that. Just do ferocious advance with these boys back here. I'll do aggressive expansion, yeah. I'll point at the two side objectives.
Alright, and his grand strategy is to have the wall on the field at the end of the game. It's not up here because there's no FyreSlayer customs.
I have the card for it here, Masters of the Forge.
Nice. Right. And I have no way to dispel them, because I don't have a Skaven Plague Priest.
So that's bad. Heroic action, we'll just try and go for a command point on the Moonmaster. 4 up. No.
I'll do the same, I'll do it. Let's do it on Orgoth's actually. Oh, get it.
Yep. Urgold. Probably +1 to hit. So I'm not going to have to deal with the no pile in for most of this game. It will come in on the last turn. Okay. So I think just +1 to hit, because most of the attacking is going to... Or I could try and, like, gank the Lord of Afflictions right here and now. Do I think that's a productive idea?
Maybe.
I go, like, 10 up to here and then charge. He has the 4 up ward, doesn't he?
Yes, but everything does this turn.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, do I think I can do 16 damage through your all-out defense? That's what, a 2-up save? Because he's got a 3-up normal?
Yep.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Honestly, I could just put the wall here. Oh no, wait, you can fly. You don't care about the wall.
Yep, there's 2 units of my army plus Plague Bears, who, if you're using the wall to keep the Plague Bears out, sure.
Yeah.
They're just there. Oh look, but...
Yeah, okay, so for Urgold, we'll go for +1 to hit. Where's that? Moon of Fury. Can I roll a 6? No.
Nope.
Let's stick that down here. That lasts until my next hero phase.
Yep.
That'll be it for the start of the hero phase. On to during. We have a prayer. Don't think the wall is that productive.
These guys are both priests, right?
They are not. Just the Rune Master and the guy in Deep Strike are priests.
Okay.
The 2 Flame Keepers have no keyword. They have the totem keyword.
Oh.
But they're not priests or wizards or anything.
I'm always weird about this model. It always looks like he has a fake beard on.
Oh, because he doesn't have a mustache.
Yeah. Hey, who does that?
Could also get a charge in here. That's actually pretty alright. Try and smack some damage into them. You'll get yourself a 3-up save. I'll get myself a charged Flamekeeper. Actually, no, will I even? If I run 5, 12 inches is up to here. No, I won't even get that. If I could kill a Blight Lord, I don't think it's worth it. Flamekeepers are important in this matchup, I think. So, Runemaster will just go for a prayer of... He'll poke the Forge to give himself... Do I want the 6-up ward? Or do I just want to burn the Forge immediately? And not bother with prayer buffs? I think there's an actual argument for that. Yeah, I will do that. We'll see how that goes. So, the Runemaster will expend the Forge, okay. Which means I get a board-wide 6-up ward, and I cannot use the Forge for pluses to chant for the rest of the game. So I'll give myself that, and then the Runemaster is going to go for a Prayer of Ash, let's say. So this is, on a 4, gives a unit -1 to be.
Right.
A 4, we can re-roll. Yay. We'll chuck that on red.
Alright, what's the range on that?
Hold within 18.
Oh, yeah, that's range for his, got it.
And then re-roll, because his command trait is just he can re-roll his prayer.
Oh, is your list 2000 on the dot, by the way?
On the dot.
Alright, my triumph is to re-roll charges.
Sure thing. Okay, on to move. Let's start with...
Alright, and then we'll be right back after movement. Alright, and this is where we are after the movement phase. These guys came up and just tagged the objective. These guys didn't want to move, and everything moved up, and Gotrek took his place center stage. Being Gotrick.
He's ready.
Alright, and no charges, no shooting. Did these run?
They did run, yeah.
Ah, so no throwing axes. Glory. Alright, and the score is 6-0. Aggressive expansion scored. 1 for both betas and 2 for the alpha. Alright, and my turn. 1 command points. You're not across the lines, you're not my territory, so 5 corruption points. Battle tactic, I will conquer the objective over here.
Yep.
Heroic actions, I'm going to roll for command points. And I get it.
In my heroic action, I'll get an unbind.
Sounds good. I will cast Bloab's spell first. We're going to go with a Mystic Shield. He gets a +1, and he gets now 6.
I'll use my unbind here.
Yep.
And you get 7. Oh no, you get it.
Alright, that's going to go on to Argots, because I have a feeling I know exactly who's going to come say hi to him next turn. And Festus is going to go for Gift of Disease. And gets that on a 7.
No interaction.
Alright, I'll pick this unit here. And gifts.
That give a disease and then disease to every unit in a range.
Every unit within 7, which I'm 90% convinced it's 7. Yeah.
Oh, I should have moved him slightly to the left. Oh well. Okay.
Yeah. Alright, just a free disease token for you. Alright, and we'll go to movements. Affliction will move up, putting Gotcha Coley within 7. I'll take a dummy check, sure. I'm fine.
Oh, so he can't receive the redeploy command?
Correct. I don't want that happening. Okay. And then I will move these possibilities up. That's still so useful. I swear, one of these days I'm going to give you like $10 to do it to all of my enemies. I would like to redeploy off the red group.
Would I? Benefit bet. Actually, am I allowed to? They are outside 7, so I can issue the command. Okay.
Correct.
Fight first. What is it? Fight first. Am I doing much else? Could just retract back. How does that help? Not particularly. Could go further in. Nah, they're barely inside anyway. No, I won't. I'll leave them there.
And then these bus goals will go up the same. Just go like that.
I will not do anything.
Let's see. These guys are going big.
Is going full aggro, are we?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
These playgrounds will run. 2. So just 6, which is enough for me to have everything on there.
Yeah.
And we talked about this earlier. Festus is going to auto-run. And he is going to claim his little lookout tower, because it's fun. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. Don't do that. It's fun.
It costs you a CP?
Yeah. I'll use Argots as once return freebie.
Oh, sure.
And then Argots will move up. 4 plus 4. Nice. Blob will come up behind him and probably make a terrible mistake and probably get Gotricked. But they're not going to do much of a hang back. Alright, that's it for movement phase. I will go to shooting phase. Argots is going to shoot at Gotrick.
Okay.
Would you like to allow defense?
Actually, wait a minute.
Oh, never mind, you can't. Yeah.
I've also just realized something. If you
Yes.
charge this guy here, they will be wholly within 7, won't they?
Yes.
Oh dear. I should have redeployed. Yeah, okay, go. No, okay. Too late for that. Go ahead. I will not do anything.
One attack, 3s and 2s. Missed. Blob will shoot a Gotchick. I will all-out attack that one.
Yep.
D3 attacks. 3 attacks. It'll be 2s and 2s. I'll hit. Haha. I'll do what? 2 rend.
2 and 6. Oh, sure.
Alright. There goes that idea. And charges. Let's start with the red group over here.
Yep.
Got a 6. That. And like that. 1 mortal wounds on a 2 up.
Yep.
Nope. The other one on a 4 up. Also no double ones. Okay. And then I'll charge the purple group. Yeah, 7. Make sure we can put more reflection to get in. Okay. Alright, I've got 2 2-ups and 1 4-up. So the 1 4-up. Yes. The 2 2-ups. Yes.
Okay.
7 mortal wounds.
7. I make his charge hard.
Good.
So it kills 3 and pings another.
Ward.
Oh, yeah. Right, get back in.
Close.
Nah. Like, just change it 4 to 5. It's not that big a difference. Front line. I guess I want to keep Carl for more attacks. And I'm hoping you do... Oh, this is going to be really inconvenient, isn't it? Oh, okay. Sure. Let's just go for 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, okay.
Ping this guy.
A lot of afflictional charge. I got a 4.
I should have made you spend a CD.
Yeah.
He's going to see.
Any mortal wounds on a 2 up? Yes. 3 mortal wounds.
Oh. Okay,
Nice.
maybe this works out. Hey! This is actually quite important. Okay.
Oh, what does that put something in range?
Because now 5 of them have died, which charges this Flamekeeper up.
Oh. Yeah, I gave you that one.
This kills exactly 5.
Dang.
So, what order do we go? Charge you in. Once I charge, I can't receive commands unless I stay just barely outside taller than 7, which is actually really difficult.
That's
7's quite large.
beginning of the combat
Yeah.
phase too, right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
So I need to work out how I want to kill these.
Yep. And I've got one more charge to make.
Fair enough. So, just do that. Charge this unit in. Will that be outside 7? I can make that outside 7. Yeah.
Alright. I'll charge.
Sure, we'll kill those 5.
I'll charge the yellow group. They got 11.
Yeah.
Huh.
If you wish.
Thinking about it. Does that put me within an inch? No, I can't
It's
get
within
that.
half an inch of them. There.
I couldn't get the other unit over if I did that.
Hmm.
Yeah, let's make you fight in the little hole. Okay. Got one on a 4 up, one on a 2 up. The 4 up? Nope. The 2 up. Yes. That's 3 3s in a row. 2 mortal wounds.
2 6s. No. So one dies. Kill this guy just to pull this guy further in. Yeah. Now I'll take you up to 2.
And Horgots isn't feeling that brave today, so that is all of my charges.
Alright, monsters no monsters in combat. Onto combat phase. You do your starter combat things first.
I don't have any.
You don't have any. Alright. Now I do my starter combat things. Am I able to... If I can kill this unit, that'd be pretty good. If I can get this charge correct. Yeah, because if I charge up here, I'm going to be inside Lord of Afflictions, and I do want my fight first. Alright, this guy's at 6. Yeah, okay, I'll do the thing. So this Flamekeeper's going to burn his wound,
Do they start
and
at
blue
1?
unit is going to charge.
Do they start at 1?
They start at 1, and yeah, they start at 1.
Okay.
5 guys die, ticks it up to 6, and then it goes back to 1 when you use it.
Sounds good.
So charging with blue,
They need a 5.
they get +1. Alright, big 10. I need to try and get this correct. Okay, that should be easy enough. Because what I'm then going to do is pay the fight first command point on this unit.
Yep, as long as, yep, I'm not within 7 of your Flamekeeper, so I can't stop him from issuing.
Yeah. Oh, this thing isn't a command, and then they could... Oh yeah, he issues to them. I see. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Alright. Because I need to also try and get models into combat. I'm moving 10 inches, so if I just... This tree being in the way is making me think. Because I'm not allowed to go through the trunk.
Correct. Which...
So that guy would have to stop there, yeah.
Yeah.
But I've got 10 inches, yeah. So I can go like 8 and then 2 in.
And then pile
And
in.
as long as I have a guy up here helping. Right, so if let's say I start from the back, and this guy lands himself here. Because I can't get in this gap. And then does this. And then when they fight first, I can pile in to maybe fix things. Let's get as many as we can in that honeycomb. And then before he goes in, a guy in front of him fits in that slot. So that's one part of it. And then you just want to go 8, 2, 9, and point. There you go. You can measure there, yep. And then these guys will be stringing back to keep the unit connected.
Alright.
So that is very much outside Hollywood 7, yeah. Then, they're within 18, because this guy's a totem.
Yep.
So I'll pay a CP and issue the fight first onto the blue unit, because they are... It is your turn, and they are in melee with the unit that charged, and not in melee with the unit that didn't.
Alright.
Let's put that on them. Then fight on deaths. I'm going to activate both blue and red.
Okay.
And do I want to fight on death with purple?
Is that to die in the combat phase, or any time this turn?
Only the combat phase.
Okay, so
Disease does not trigger it.
Sweet. My end of combat phase 1 would, though.
Yes. I think I won't use it on them. No, I don't think I will. I'll save it on them. Do we have anything else to do with the starter? Walk up berserkers, fist counter attack, flamekeeper. Nope. Alright, that's everything for starter combat. Then on to during, I'll swing in with them.
I will all out defense my red group.
Okay. So they're just going to try and beeline it into you, which I think only 2 of them will manage to do. Can I get 1 inch through here? 1 inch is like there, and then this guy pulls back.
Yeah.
Hey, okay. You can go here. I don't think you'll be in melee. No. Oh no, that's Carl. Ah.
Aha.
0.9. I just realised that's Carl, and I'm wondering if I can get him into combat. Squeeze you in a bit closer. Can maybe pull this honeycomb even tighter. You there. Keep you there, because you're not allowed to go further away. Then you want to come in here. Nah, that's not going to make it. Okay, Carl will be fighting on deck. And you'll be going here. So not in combat, we have those 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them.
Fire away.
So 6, 18 attacks. 3 apiece because they charged. And 2s and 2s because they charged.
Oh. Oh.
Very cool. Alright, Ren nothing, damage 1.
So that'll be 3 ups because of all defense.
Yep.
And 5 upward. I take 3 damage.
Okay.
Down to 5.
And then your activation.
Alright, I'm going to activate the purple group.
Yep.
And everything into the red group, I will all-out attack this.
Okay. Do I want to all-out defense?
They can't.
They can't, okay. You do have -1 to wound then.
Yep, so that'll be 2s and 4s. Feels like I'm swinging with Skaven. Alright, 2s and 4s. 5 disease.
Sure thing.
And 4s. Ooh. -1 to wound hurt. 9 at 1 round.
9 at 1 round. Here, 6s. Top. And then 6s. That'll kill.
3.
I can't put any into the red unit, can I? I can't. It's, actually, and then you've got more attacks incoming, don't you? Yeah, okay.
Yep.
I'll just mark 7 here and then go ahead with the rest.
Yep, I got 24 attacks, 2s and 3s. Disease maxed.
Yep. -1 to wound.
Yep, so 4s. 6 at no end.
So these on 5s. And then on 6s. 3. So
I think I
1,
got
2,
him.
3, that kills. That kills all of them. Okay. Do they want to go into the Lord? Is that worth anything? You have a 3-up save on the Lord of Affliction?
Yes.
I don't think so. They'll just all go into purple.
Sounds good. Alright.
Is Carl there? He is, so it's going to be 2 and 11 attacks.
Can that... I don't know if this one can.
Oh, sorry.
This guy should be able to go here and get in. So I think it's all but 1. I think 1's got to go into the Lord.
He can rise up around this way and then go into them.
Do they, like, do it 1 at a time, or...?
They do it 1 at a time, yes.
Oh, okay. Yep, I'll go.
Because damage is dealt 1 at a time, so they die 1 at a time is how it works.
Yeah.
So I do it with the guys at the front first.
Sounds good. Fire away.
But yeah, pile them all into purple, 11 attacks. 2s and 3s because of the ruin this time. Oi!
Oh,
4, no end.
dang. Alright, 4 up. And 5 up. Take 1.
Okay.
Put on this guy here.
That's going to charge up the... Like,
And your activation.
activation, okay. Clean up some tokens. Over here? Yeah, it's over here. I didn't activate death. Can I pile around in such a way that you cannot reach? Maybe. 1.4. You are 1.4. I'm wondering if I can get it so you can't hit with this man.
I don't know. That'll be tricky.
It means I only get to hit you with 1. Oh wait, how's this measuring? Oh, from shadow to... oh, because you're slightly on the wall a bit. I see.
I just measured from the shadow. I am 1.3-ish away.
So if I want to go around here... Go like there.
Yeah.
Sure, we'll see what effect that has. And I'll only hit you with 1 of them.
Okay.
This man. 2 attacks. 3s and 2s. 2s and 3. Nah.
Let's
right, you'll go.
I'm going to go with the Lord of Affliction. Gonna go right to
I
that.
didn't realize he could reach. Okay.
And heal swing.
Yep.
Right, 4 attacks, 3s and 3s. 1 disease.
Yep.
2 at 1 rend.
Yeah. 2 at 1 wind, save on 6s, and 1 damage?
D3 for this one.
Oh, sure.
So, 4.
4. I'll just put a pile over here and then do his next attack.
Okay. 6 attacks with the mounts, the little loves and kisses. 2 more disease points.
Yep.
5 at no rend.
5 at no end, 7 5s. Take 4.
Okay.
Any more attacks?
Nope, that's it.
Save these on 6s. 2. So we kill them. How do I want to do that? Like, do I think I can just keep pummeling into a 3-up save?
Well, it's 3-up save here, 3-up save here, or this 4-up save.
Yeah, how many can I get into? It's going to be... Because red has not attacked yet, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, okay. And I don't think red can move much anymore. Actually, I could kill, like, these... And then red will really struggle to get in. The second guy will... no, with the tree there, it's actually really awkward, yeah. Yeah, let's give that a try.
If I go here, am I in?
I
think I should be, because this guy is incoherency, and I can put my base up to that now.
Although your, let's look at this. Your base is much bigger than mine, so it's a question of if you can fit in that gap. Because you need to fit not on top of the tree trunk.
Yeah, sure.
So we'll give that a try. Because yeah, that's on top of the trunk. Oh. So they did charge, so that's going to be 9 attacks into your red unit.
Alright. So many dice.
It's all red nothing, you're fine.
That's a lot of dice.
2s and 2s. Red nothing.
6. 3 up. And 5 up. 2 damage.
Get 2. Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's only 3.
Might be able to kill him.
And we'll just go with the red group now. I don't think this guy can do any kind of shenanigans, let the other one in. No. So I'll just be the one attacking.
Yep.
5 attacks, 3s and 3s. 2 at 1 red.
2 at 1 rend, save. Blech. Get you as well. 6s. No.
And then 6 loves and kisses. I'll hit. 4 no rend.
4 at no end, save on 5s. No. 6 damage, 7 6s. No. I'll kill 3. Just go with these 3, leave Carl? Or do I want Carl to die? I think I want Carl to die here, because I need to, get 3 damage in?
To kill 1, yeah.
Yeah, we'll give it a go. Kill these 3. They will pile into there.
Fire away.
So that'll be 10 attacks. Twos and twos. Yeah, not great. 5, no end.
3 up. And 5 up. Take 1.
Ah, well, not enough.
Nearly. Alright, and then I've got the yellow group.
Yes.
See if I can finagle me some attacks. I don't think so without being all the way on top of this, and I don't know if I do want to roll these as impassable.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Probably should have said at the start, shouldn't we? Because your army really cares about that.
Yeah. I don't know if we want to. We can do a roll off for it.
Like, because yeah, like I do want to say yes, but I'm wondering if that's a conflict in interest or not.
I think that in most of the tournaments we do, these are just all impassable. So we'll say they are impassable.
Sure. Okay.
So I'll have just one of them swing.
Okay.
Alright, so 5 attacks, 2s and 3s.
Actually, I'm allowed to roll out defense this unit, aren't I?
Correct. Would you like to?
I will do that.
Yep. 2 at 1 rend.
2 at 1 rend, so on 5s. Save 1.
Okay. And then the loves and kisses. 1 disease point.
Yep.
3 at no rend.
3 at no rend, save on 4s, take 1.
Okay.
2 damage, save on 6s, take both. Guy dies.
Okay. Did you mark the disease or not? I did not.
I did, yeah.
Okay.
I did. Because they had 1 before from a spell.
Yep.
Do I kill the guy right in your face?
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah. This up.
And I think that's that. And the combat.
Okay.
He's not within 3. So I've got 4 dice in total on the berserkers.
Yep.
So I'll roll. Actually, it matters what order I do them in.
Oh, because I might kill this guy on 2 wounds, yeah.
Yeah. But you can just pull the front ones and I get less wounds. I'm going to do the purple group first. We're going to risk it.
Okay. That's going to be 2 dice, is it?
Yeah, 1 mortal wound.
Oh, it's just flat mortals, not D3s.
Yep. It's 1 mortal if I beat their wound characteristic.
Oh, right. So save on a 6. No, guy takes 1.
Right. And we'll just do the other group now. 2 mortals on that one.
6s. No. So that'll kill 1 guy.
Yep. Lord of Affliction doesn't have that ability, so he gets to pile in and fights.
Yeah, so I'll just do that into red.
Okay.
See if I can get 3 attacks. Oh, 3 attacks, see if I can get any of them through.
Yeah, you need 2.
2s. And 2s. Yeah. 2 attacks, win nothing.
3 up, make 1, 5 up, take 1. Down to 1.
So close.
Nearly
I'll
there.
get you the throwing axes.
Oh, yeah. Alright, and then I've got 2 in the purple group. 3 ups.
Yep. Is it within 3 inches?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I've just got 1.
1, 6. Oh, we make it.
Nice. Alright, and then everything in melee with Nurgle goes up 1 disease, so this group and the blue group.
Yep.
So 3 dice on the purple group in the beginning of Battle Shock. They take 2 mortal wounds.
Moves into purple, 6s. No, guy dies.
And I've got 4 on the blue group. Can I get 1 more? 2 mortal wounds.
2 more wounds. 6s. Guy survives. Or guy gets pinged.
Alright. Nearly there. And Battle Shock. Oh, sorry, I have disease here and the other guy.
Oh, sure.
Let's see. The hero takes 1, and the group behind also takes 1.
Another green group.
Yep.
Green on a 6, and guy on a 6. Both take 1.
Alright. Gift of disease, doing a little bit of ping.
Pick like this guy. Battle Shock. Do I want to keep this unit around? How many died in here? 1, 2, 3, 4,
you
5,
can't.
6, 7, 3? I'm not allowed to? Oh, okay.
Yep, you're within 7, they can't get commands.
Am I allowed to decide on what I... Inspiring Presence. I have to use it at the start of our shock. Actually, this is the end of the round, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
So you may as well inspiring that group.
Yeah. I will do that. And then roll for the other. They lost 7.
Yep.
7 plus 1 is 8. Only one guy. I'll
Nice.
run the damaged guy.
Alright. I was hoping they would be gone, honestly. Alright, well that is that.
Because they're in combat with all of them, so it makes your double turn not as scary now.
Yeah. So I scored. I've got both betas and the alpha.
Yes.
And roll off.
I win ties?
You win ties. Take it away.
Don't know what I want. Actually, if you... This is number 1, go ahead and roll for which objective is important.
Yep. It's also 1.
Stay on number 1. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I want. Okay. Give me a bit to think about it.
Alright, I'm gonna just pause the recording.
Okay.
Alright, and FyreSlayer turn 2.
I've decided to not give him the double turn. Even though it wouldn't be too bad, because all these are locked up, but I think I'm in a position here to get in a big scrap.
Gotrik's supposed to go save these guys. He likes the purple ones.
He could. But this is also looking quite tempting. Alright. So I get... Start of turn, I get 2 command points. General is special, so I get a 3rd.
Alright.
I lose the Rune of Fury. I can just delete that. Okay, it's the Wise Council, 3rd command point. And I think this is the Rend turn? Or do I save the Rend turn? And then what kind of battle tactics are we? He does not, no. There's a command trait you can take that does make him do that, and I've not taken it.
No. Don't do that.
It's not great. It only gives him... He doesn't really need any of the runes except for the movement one, which he can make use of. So there's like a command trait for once per game, Gottrick moves 6, which isn't great. Savage Spearhead is a safe one here, or do I... I never like declaring that I'm going to kill a unit against Nurgle, you know?
Oh yeah, it's... We roll 5s and ruin everyone else's day.
Yeah. I have a lot of dice I can throw into this unit, though.
I think...
But they're cramped in, so I'm not sure how great it's going to be.
When I was playing against Matthew, there was like 4 or 5 different instances where he did 2 damage, and I rolled a 5 up on one of the dice each time. It was like I had a 3-up board. It was like I was playing Gotrek.
Just going there. You're gonna sit around and chuck axes. You're gonna run up. Do I want to run and charge? I think I want to charge. Because otherwise I just go 4, and then I need that. Whereas I can just run. I can run and charge, but then just roll the run roll. I don't need to auto-run. Yeah, I don't mind that. Because I want to do like broken ranks on this, but because this is a good turn to kill this battle line, but I'm not sure how consistent that's actually going to be, so just getting points might be better.
Sure.
Do I think I can hold objectives? I'm also not sure if I can hold objectives this turn.
I don't think you can get this one from me unless Gotrek goes insane.
Yeah, like you could go ballistic, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen. I could charge the deep strike unit on and get that.
I forgot you had those.
Yeah. And get it that way, just digging for a 9. But then I don't have it for Savage. I could just go for Savage Spearhead this turn. That's pretty okay.
It is free.
Although I can't charge this unit here while staying in your territory. Sit them back here, just deny that. I can charge the Plague Bearers with that. That's pretty okay. And I doubt the Plague Bearers will be killing me.
If they do, there's some promotions to hand out.
Conquer. Am I conquering any of these objectives? I'm also not sure. Like, I might just be getting nothing on primary this turn, but I think it's worth it because I'm killing a lot of units.
Yeah.
Yeah. And putting you in an awkward situation. I like putting them there because it forces these guys to maybe think about where they want to go. Okay, we'll go for Savage Spearhead. Yeah.
Alright.
And this will be the Deep Strike turn.
I'm not used to seeing you with just one deep strike. I'm used to seeing you do like. I think I played against one list where you have 3 or 2.
I don't think I've ever played a list like that, but I know some people have. I normally just bring 1 for the sake of it because it's nice for the battle tactic.
3 would be fun.
I actually think I save the Rend rune, but I still want damage. So Mortal Wounds it is. So this is Rune of Searing Heat.
Alright.
Can I roll a 6? I can.
Ooh,
okay, this is the first time this effect has been relevant. I'm gonna do a couple Mortal Wounds to you.
Oh! Alright, so...
I normally
These
activate
3
this on
units?
turn 1, so it's just useless. Those 3 and this unit.
Alright, roll away.
So into red, 2 up. Deal a mortal.
They take 1?
Yes.
Kills a guy.
Hey! Alright, into purple, 2 up. Yes.
Take 1.
Get you for 1. Someone was damaged, wasn't
Yep, he's down to 6.
it? Into the Lord of Affliction. Yes.
Takes 1.
Hey.
Oh. Oh, and for those
and
of you
into-
wondering, I did not roll the Inky Badge on the first turn because it was completely irrelevant. I can do the Inky Badge before I go.
Oh, sure. And then into yellow. Yes.
Oh.
Hey! That rune popping off.
I didn't make a single word there. Value.
I guess I'll put the token next to it to show it's enhanced.
Yeah. That's the only
Alright,
thing.
and then
yeah.
Wound rolls of a 6 will deal a mortal wound in addition.
Alright, well, you're throwing a bucket
Including
of dice.
shooting. So
Oh.
we're coming in with throwing axes.
I like that. I like that a lot. I want there to be one meme subfaction of the FyreSlayers that
Mhm.
turns all of your profile of the throwing axes to 3s and 3s with 1 rend. Like that's the only thing that it does. It just gives them actual
Oh.
throwing axes.
Just all throwing axes have +1 to hit, wound, rend, and damage. There we go.
Yeah. I mean, it's only 1 attack each still, so it's still 10 attacks.
And it's only 8-inch range.
Yeah. So like, it's still not going to break the game, but it'd just be hilarious to just get wrecked by Unleash Hell for
And-
FyreSlayers throwing axes.
And it would make this battle tactic actually usable.
Which one?
The bottom one.
And like one hero you can be psyched with the heroes slain by wound scars. What? Man, that's got to be like a free guild wizard or something, or a Skaven plague priest.
I've seen it happen exactly once, where the guy's hero was left on 1 wound by the previous turn's combat.
Oh, that's great. Like maybe like I don't know, like Git Shaman.
Mm.
Oh, that's great though.
So, command points. Battle tactic chosen. Heroic action. No heroes are damaged. This hero is damaged. That hero could try and heal himself. I think I just want CP though. There's an argument for... No, I'm gonna use CP. Yeah, just command point on the... 4 up. Nah.
I am.
That's all for my starter hero phase, yeah.
Scotchick run this way or Scotchick run this way?
He has options.
I know. I don't like that because I was hoping to find a star wherever Gotrek decided to go. I think I'm going to Finest Hour My Lord, because if Gotrek doesn't go for him this turn, I think he's going to be safe the rest of the game anyway.
Okay. Right, on to During Chanting Prayers. Rune Master is going to go for a Ember Storm.
Okay.
Which is the run and charge prayer.
Does he still have his reroll or no?
He does still have his reroll. That's his command trait. It's one of
Okay.
the generic ones.
Oh yeah, the furnace just gave you +1 to chanting, right?
The furnace gives me +1 to chant, yeah.
Okay, and that's burned out.
It is, yeah. So this Ember Storm goes off on a 3 instead of a 2.
Alright.
Yeah,
Yep.
we get it. So we're chucking run and charge on... and that'll be it for the hero phase. On to movement.
Alrighty.
There, we're all in melee. Saw. Yeah, we're going over this way. Wish to redeploy anyone there? Or do you wish to redeploy Orbots?
I'm actually going to, yes.
Okay.
I'll use this free once per turn. Just
Big
two.
two.
And I have to double check that.
I think I have to as Actually, I don't... You're fine. I don't think redeploy triggers deadly.
I think it's just any move.
It's a list: normal move, run, retreat, or charge. So not pile-ins, and redeploys I don't think are a normal move.
Redeploys are listed as a normal move, I think.
I've got the card for it over here. No,
100%.
redeploys are a d6-inch move. It doesn't say normal.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, I made it anyway. That was good.
Godric will make his deadly check.
Take a damage.
He's fine.
Frisky with the door view.
Alright, white unit is just going to run normal. Oh, cool. So they're going 9.
Did you decide on Broken Ranks this turn, or nope, Spearhead?
I did not, Savage Spearhead.
Okay.
I'm gonna go like up here, but no, I'm stuck going here. As far as I can go. I'm taking 2 deadly checks anyway, so let's squeeze in.
Taking a little out
2 deadly checks. What? They're fine. I think could like this guy go like an inch more or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it.
That could probably not live through the turn, so.
Alright. And then, look at you. If you just get a 5, that is... Actually, nah, it's not. Paying a CP, auto-running that.
Alright.
This way. You can go 10, he'll go... Think that makes it deadly? Yeah, he makes it.
Yeah. That's fine.
He's fine. Alright. Rest of the things. Green is going to be maneuvering around. Go. Can I, like, cut it any closer? 2 and 2? Yeah, there we go. Or just like there.
86. I'm just gonna tick up the people who are in combat's disease, otherwise I will forget it.
Sure.
It's only the 2 people.
Oh, because it ticks up in movement phase, doesn't it?
Yep, movement phase and end combat phase.
And I will not be retreating with either of them. See ya.
Yeah, I didn't take the wood. Like, maybe the blue one, but yeah, I didn't think the purple one would.
I think most... Oh, actually, wait. You have redeployed. So retreating isn't actually that bad.
Sure.
No, yeah. Okay, blue is going to redeploy, so they'll escape that.
Alright. Joke's on you. I brought the Glock in who's gonna come in now, and I'm gonna charge you.
The question is, can I even get out of melee? Answer looks to be no. Nah, that's down.
Oh, sweet. Not giving that disease back here.
Right, let's run with the Rune Master.
Okay.
5. Go like there. Not sure where to put him. You'll put him up. Oh. Yeah. I'm not sure what's going to happen with this unit when if you get the double turn coming next. What's this? Bring them over this way. Leave them. I'm okay with this. Yeah. Stick them here. You'll get disease.
I don't think salvaging the blue group is something to think about.
Why not?
No, there's only 2 of them left, and I've got the red guy and the Lord of Affliction who has to hit them.
Okay. Like, they're useful to have. Like, if they don't die, then they don't die, and that's nice to have.
True. Very true.
This guy's fine where he is. Actually, no, this guy's gonna run.
Okay.
2. For whatever reason, Flamekeepers don't have throwing axes.
Everyone did.
Everyone does, except for Flamekeeper. He is the one model in my book that doesn't.
Honestly, they should just be a faction rule.
Stick him there. And that'll be it for movement. I will be. No, I want to bring all of them. There we go. Somewhere there.
Oh, I remember that cheeky game you did against me where you like deployed them on both sides of the building.
I do remember that one, yes.
Yeah, that was that the same game I was trying to test the limits of if I could kill Gotrek and failed so miserably?
That was, yes.
Yeah, that was I learned a lesson that day. Mitch can roll 3s. And yeah, Gotrek is a bastard. I can say that. Yeah, we're far enough into this video.
That's... Oh, no, it's not locked. Okay. I might have moved it a bit. Oh, well.
Yeah. Nothing.
I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to get this unit outside 3 of the tree.
Yeah, because they would get the disease.
Yeah, I'm okay with the Rune Master game. These, I don't want this unit.
So
if they fail the charge, because they're probably going to be charging Plague Bears and getting diseased anyway.
Yeah, you could just bury them in the trees here, but then you have to charge around the stump is the thing.
Yeah, I'd rather not bother. Oh no, it's on top of that.
They're fine where they are if you like.
Just lock that out, and then I'll just...
Oh
shit. Okay, I'm just going to move them out of the way. The whole thing was off balance. Okay. Stay put.
The token was under it.
The token was under it and was messing its positioning up, yeah.
That's right. I'm gonna hide the arcane over here with the elderberries. There you go. Honestly, those elderberries have that. I should ask Quasar who rendered these in because those are actually done fairly well. I can see the individual berries. As I give such high quality YouTube content here, so we get on an elderberry bush.
I think this works. I will do this. And if I've messed with the terrain setup, I apologize for the sanctity of this game.
We're not playing for a tournament or nothing.
This man is just going to be right next to the normal.
Alright, well then he gets...
Because that does turn it off, doesn't it?
Yep, but he gets a present.
Yep. And that will be it for movement. On to shooting. Alright.
You can roll them in groups if you want.
These guys ran, so they won't be. So it'll just be these 7 into yellow.
Do the Rune Master get to do it too?
He ran as well, so none of the characters will be. Because the Flamekeepers don't have axes.
Oh, there you go. 7 axes.
Is this unit able to? Like, yeah, but I don't think I will. Nah. Alright, 7 axes.
Roll it. You never know.
4s. 1 mortal, 3 at no end.
Right, 4 up. Alright, save 1, so and then 1 mortal, 5 up. I take 2 damage.
Meh.
Down to 5.
And then blue over here is going to chuck 2 axes into you.
Oh, dare you.
Or I would chuck it into purple, sorry.
Yeah.
4s and 4s. Nah, nice.
Okay.
I just realised after that I can't just say into you like I normally do.
You got 1.
Right, that's it for throwing axes. I will decline those ones.
I'll throw it. You're -1 to hit anyway.
Alright, on to the charges. I believe this man is allowed to order himself to run. Yeah. Or get ordered to reroll the charge.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's start with a Gotrek charge. Pacha. No, get back.
The worst words you can hear in the game. Got 7.
We're going this way. sticking him right here. In the middle of everything. Right, then we're going to charge with white. 4. They get +1s, that's a 5. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Okay, this is going to be funky. I have to do a lot of fixing with the pile then. Everyone is possibly in, but yeah, we'll see. Deadly check. 101. They're fine. Charge with green.
They need a 6 or 7.
I guess an 8 +1 is a 9.
That's it.
In they go. Hey, we might get an objective this game. Oh, this turn.
Oh, you might get 2 depending on how meaty Godric's was.
Fair enough, yeah. You need to hold back. And then moving the rest of them around this is a little weird. 2 and 7. So they can just go 9 up to there. And this guy will back and damaged. Next, let's charge with orange.
I forgot they were back there already.
Hey! 11.
Oh, those guys are dead.
Let's keep this up.
Meter.
Move to the side. There we go.
Joke's on you.
Good.
Vestus has a 3-inch staff. She's got to climb down.
5 and then 6. And then we'll see that thing happen later. Okay. Love deep. I love making deep structure. Hate failing deep structure.
Oh.
Does the Flamekeeper want to charge in? The answer is no.
I will.
Right, that'll be it for. That'll be it for charge phase. In a charge phase, there are no monsters in combat. No. Fight phase. I have to do stuff at the start of my fight phase first. This Flamekeeper is going to activate.
Okay.
And give white +1 to their damage. This one. This is the buff that helps me against Blight Lords. This one specifically. This unit is going to activate its Fight on Death.
The white one? Okay.
The white one. Because you're not in 1 inch of this unit at the moment. So if I attack with these guys and get in an inch of you, or get base to base, you won't be able to get this unit. Is my current plan, at least. Anything else? Do I want to activate any Fight on Deaths up here? Nah, I don't really respect this unit.
You have confidence in the Plague Bears, so.
That'll be all for the start. Yeah. Do you have anything to do at the start of combat?
No.
Okay. On to fighting with things. We're not going with Godric. You only have 1 inch range, so I will put his 1 inch mob up. So let's go with white first. And let's rotate them appropriately, it's very important.
Do I all-out defense this group? Or do I try and make that purple group survive a Godric?
Get you in. You can go 3 inches to here. You can go 3 inches into there. So, I will be arranging this correctly. There we go. I will be base tapping both the white, both the yellow boys. Get you in here. No. Get you. trying to get this honeycomb correct. I have found that 32 more base with 1 inch range has been, like, annoying for getting attacks in, but hasn't actually been that bad for damage.
It's not too terrible with honeycombs. Like, I honeycomb Blight Kings all the time, and they are... Oof, Blight Kings are a bit much.
Mm-hmm.
I think
So we're missing out on 2.
Yeah,
Okay, so this will be a lot of dice. What, 8, 24? This will be 25 attacks at range nothing, damage 2.
2s and 2s?
Yes.
I will all out defense this group then.
Okay.
I really wanted to save that for the Gotchic one, but I have a plan.
Alright, that many saves.
17.
Oh, and actually, sorry, 5 mortals as well.
Ooh, alright. 3 ups. Oh, it didn't help.
Oh! There's a, don't roll it like that. Oh, well. Because the attacks were damage 2, not damage 1.
Oh, just reroll it. Oh, wait, that was there. That's there.
I just roll those again. Okay.
Oh, they're dead.
Very cool.
So you should have done Broken Ranks.
I never want to I never want to select broken ranks against Nurgle.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good. Alright, we're going with the purple group, and we're going...
So that's a waste of a fight on death on white, but oh well.
Yeah.
I will... Actually, I'm not allowed to do any cards here, am I?
No. And we're all out attacking this.
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to start with the one guy who has to attack the blue group.
Okay.
Right, 5 attacks, 2s and 3s. I'm glad that this is into that group, I guess. 2 at 1 rend. And I'm just going to throw them out real quick.
Yeah.
1 disease. 2 at no rend.
2 at no rend, 5s, and then 6s. Both dead. No ward save.
Do they still have the 6s?
They do not have a ward save.
Okay. That was
that was the 5 up armor, then the 6 up armor, sorry.
Right. Sweet. And then now it's just me versus a mountain dwarf. And I've got 3 attacking. So 15 attacks, 2s and 3s. Only 1 disease.
Yep.
I got 9 at 1 red. If 2 of these made it through, I'd be happy.
1 rend, so 5s. Top. And then 3s. 1 gets through.
I wanted 2. Alright. And then, let's see, the mounts. 18 attacks, 2s and 3s. No diseases. There's the 6s I wanted for disease. Alright, 8 no rend.
8 no rend. 4s. And then 3s. Take 1.
Well, getting there. Alright, your activation.
Do I try and go into the Lord, or does he just try? I don't think I go with him at all. Like, if I go with him now, he might be able to kill the Lord right here and now. Mm-hmm. Lord has a 2-up save at the moment.
Yes. So I'd be saving on 4s, I think, right?
Yeah. I've already used all out defense, so I think I just save it to kill purple. In which case I'm just taking them to the face. So, we go up here first. They're the ones on the objective, so let's go in with brown. Or orange. They're the ones who are going to get more attacks in. These are there. Scope about to there. Come on, in, and then the rest will just try and get the rest of the honeycomb going. Get you there. Get this man here. Oh, come on. There. You down into here, and this man, maybe?
Yeah.
Yes. Alright, all 10. So that is 31 attacks. get all of those sorted first. Is that correct number? That is the correct number. 2s and 2s. Alright, delete those. Mortal wound to these. So you're taking 7 mortals and 24 saves.
Alright. They're fine, I'm sure. Alright, 24 6-ups.
Oh, I think that was 26.
Oh. Oh, I made a good number, too. Yeah, 74. Okay. That's not too bad. And how many mortals?
Add 7 dice to that. 7 mortals.
5 ups. Yeah, that's too bad. One is alive.
Not dead. I will get you, maybe.
Probably. Alright, well, one plague bear is not worth going first with, so we'll go with affliction over here.
Sure thing.
4 attacks. It'll be 3s and 2s. Get in there, dice. Get in there, dice. Alright, 1 more disease.
Yep.
3 at 1 round.
3 at 1 wind, save on getting that. 5s. 1, 3s. Take 1.
Okay. And then the mount attacks. 1 at no round because of finest hour.
Oh yeah. No end, 4s. And he's fine.
I got excited for a second.
Alright. Actually, let's go up here before he runs away.
No.
Get ya.
He's just a boy.
Actually, we'll have to see if I can even...
A stinky boy.
Get them like that. You need to pull back. You need to get yourself here. Alright, and that's going to be 3 in, and then the rest will just move on to the point. Oh, is that guy barely out? Oh, yeah. I'd like him to be barely in.
No, he doesn't need to do that. This is already using a mallet.
Oh, no, it probably isn't. Okay, then. Alright, 2 of them.
Using a mallet on a mouse.
Oh, no, there. Okay. So 3 of them.
Yeah, 3.
What's that? 6. No. 3, 9, 10 attack. Because of 2s and 2s.
Ooh.
No mortals, 6 at Renna.
So there's a chance. 6 up. Made 1. 5 up. He's in.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, like I could have said broken ranks on either of those, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It always feels bad. And I am getting my Savage Spearhead here, aren't I?
Yes. Yeah. So what do we do with this?
I'm not sure if he counts. I think combat's measured 3-dimensionally, so I don't think he's in combat.
Okay. Cool.
Am I in range of red? I'm not, so I don't think you have anyone else.
No.
Ah, Godric. I'm already in melee with all 4 of them, so let's squeeze myself into here and go into purple.
Alright.
86 stacks. 3s. Hoi! Hoi!
They're dead.
Let's put them up there. 3s. Reroll those. 5 at Ren 2.
Hey. Later on.
Okay, so I'll just get the pile up.
They're 3 damage or 6, right?
They are. And that's 10. Top, and top. This much damage. No, you're doing it in your own dice.
Yeah.
So it was 9. It's 19 damage.
19.
19. He did 10 mortals and actually, how many hits got through? 3 or 4?
3.
5.
3.
Oh no, 4 got through, didn't they? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 12 plus 10 is 22 damage.
Yeah. 5 up board. Give me some. Oh wait, there's dice here already. Okay. Alright, give me some luck. Yeah. 15.
Okay.
You, and this one takes a wound.
That guy was on 6, so that's what, 14, 15? Yeah.
Yep. They're alive. For now.
Maybe. Oh, we'll see. We'll see if he can highball like that again.
In one turn, you just wipe out my grand strategy.
End of combat, he's going to go again into the purple unit.
Yep.
He will stay. Combat with the Lord. 6 attacks. 3s. Reroll that.
Okay.
And one proc. I'll just count them all at once and then give you a number.
Yep.
And 3s. Reroll those. Alright, there's 6 at Ren 2.
Alrighty. Hey, I made 2.
2. So go to those. 4. 2. Put this there. Plus 5. 18 damage.
Alright. 18 damage. 11.
You didn't get them.
Nope. Down to half health.
I did 40 damage. I did 40 damage. And it didn't kill them.
Well, I've got 32 base. 32 wounds.
Yeah. And this was like 32 times a third? Or plus a third?
Yeah.
32 times 4 over 3. Yeah, so about 43 wounds.
Alright. Godric's gross. Right,
You're gross.
I've got 3 disease points on Godric. He takes 2, so it would be just 1.
It will be.
Yeah.
He'll only take 1, and on a 3-up, he's fine.
I don't think I have anything that can even kill Godric anymore. That purple group was kind of the one who was going to try. Alright. Let's see, I've got...
That was a... They've used their fight on death. 2. Green has 1. They didn't get 1. The priest up here has 1.
We should have 2, because he gets one at the end of combat phase as well.
Oh, sure.
Okay, so 1 to him, 1 to him.
Okay, so tick up, and one of them will take a ping, and then 2 dice on that priest.
And he's fine. Stick ice.
Okay. Then tick these all down. Alright, that is my turn. I do only get 1 objective, though. So Savage Spearhead and 1.
Alright.
I think that was worth it.
Yeah, I'd say so. I am in trouble.
Alright. Over to your turn.
Get a command
We both
point.
get command points.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I don't get my tree.
Oh, and I've got guys in your territory now.
So I just get 6 because I got 1 sub on yours.
Okay.
I think I'm just going to monsters take over the center.
Oh, you pick a monster for that. Rather than an objective.
These guys use their fight on death.
They have, yeah.
I'm going to try and kill them.
Okay.
Alright. Heroic action. I'm just going to go for a command point. I do. I get it.
On who?
I go Organs.
Oh, okay.
Well, blood reflection. Organs already gets a free one.
I'm not allowed to heal. I've got 3 CP, and you can't retreat and charge, can you?
No.
Yeah, okay. What is your 12? Not holding. I'm going to finest arrow on Gotrek.
Oh, that's not necessary. Alright.
Just in case you do try to just get him this turn out of desperation. If he survives this turn, I don't think he's dying for the rest of the game.
Exactly. Which is a problem for me. Alright, I'll go to casting. Well, healing.
Yep.
Well, Lord of Affliction will damage himself on a 6-up. He's fine. He'll damage the purple group on the 6-up. They take 1. On a 5-up, they take 1. They're down to 3. And he will damage my red group on a 6-up. Whether they're full health, they don't matter. They take it, but they're going to heal D3, so they're fine. He will damage Gotrek on a 2-up. Gotrek takes 1 mortal.
Tries to save. Does.
Right. Lord of Affliction heals D3, goes to full. Purple Pulse Girl heals D3 for 1.
This red one did take 2, so he might not heal completely.
Why 2?
I think didn't you roll a 3 on the D3 or a 3 on the
Oh, that was
D6.
That was a ward.
Comes in. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, do you only take 1 damage? You don't take T3.
No, it's the Incubash is always 1 damage.
Oh, sure. Sorry.
Ally or enemy.
Okay.
Alright, and we go to some casting. Blob is going to go for his War Scroll spell.
Yep.
Gets it on 10.
No interest.
Alright, I can see over this because I'm a big scary monster. So that's going to go on this group here.
Yep.
And Festus is also going to go for... Oh, wait. How does... Oh, never mind. He has the other spell. He doesn't have the good one right now. Festus will do his War Scroll spell too. Gets that on 11.
Shocking, I might want to save on someone.
Yep. What's their save at? 5s?
5 up.
Yeah, that's doesn't feel necessary. We'll put it on the orange group.
Okay, we can actually just use this one.
Oh. Alright, and movement. What would you like to redeploy? Actually, hold on. Mouse here. I'll go like this.
Tuck yourself back a little.
Yep.
That does give you a deadly? Yeah.
I'm fine with that. I'm good.
It has yet to happen this game.
With all the deadlies.
Wondering if they get a 4, they can sneak inside there. Is that worth trying for? Because you can see them. So this unit's going to die, and I'm going to charge up off of that. Just wondering if I can punish you now rather than needing a double turn. I won't be able to charge it. No, this will charge up now, and then I'll get to use it. I think it's still worth doing though. And I don't need to redeploy Gotrek because it won't accomplish much. Nah, not really. Because you'll just fly away in a direction of your choice. I could redeploy at you. Or you could just position such so he can't redeploy at all.
Correct.
Yeah. So I'll redeploy... am I even in range? I am. I'll redeploy green unit.
Alright.
For a command point. Not enough. Oh well. That's still workable.
Yeah, better than nothing.
We'll get themselves here. Alright, go ahead.
So we'll go down here.
Just budge back a little. Yep. This is not the one that heals, is it?
What do you mean?
The one that heals half the health?
No, this is the spellcaster one.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, yeah. This red Puska will run. Fine. Create a box. Oh, Gotrek.
Good old Gotrek box, yep.
Right. And end of movements. We are going to bring in the best friends. Stinky Booties.
Oh yeah.
Probably wants to just summon them over there with Godric and try and throw them in there. But I know that's not a good idea. Alright, we'll go like that.
Okay.
And shooting. Orgots is going to try and lick the Volkite Berserker.
Sure.
I will use the leadership to auto attack it.
Sure. Do I want to roll that defense? What's the wind?
1 Ren, d6 damage, 1 attack.
1 attack. Nah, go ahead.
2s and 2s. Hit. Of course. Alright. Bloab will shoot at the same group.
Yep.
D3 shots. 2 shots. 1 disease, both hits. Both wound to rend.
One disease. 2 rend, go straight through.
Okay. D3 damage each. 3 damage.
3 down. We'll kill a number of guys. It was going to be relevant. Oh well. Check a fight on death. Yeah, I guess just a fight on death is fine. Alright, so yeah, that's going to kill that's going to kill one and ping another, but the other's going to die soon. Do you want to leave Carl? We do want to leave Carl. We'll kill this guy and ping this man.
Okay. Since they took damage in the shooting phase, on a 2-up they take D3 more. I roll the 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's actually quite good for you.
Oh, why?
It means this guy misses out on getting up to 6 charges.
Oh. Nice.
Unless you do damage to me in the charge phase.
Which is tempting, because I get to do D3 more.
Hmm.
Alright, Orgots will charge.
Yep.
You got a 3!
Nice.
Right there. Blue will charge. He got a 3? I don't think that gets him in, actually. Nope.
No, it doesn't.
Command point reroll that one.
Oh!
That!
Okay then.
Big oof.
Big oof, yeah.
Alright, Nurglings, can I at least get a 9 redeem my shame? Okay.
They cannot.
Well, that's deeply unfortunate. Alright, beginning of combat phase. I do get my flies still.
Do you want to stomp me or anything?
No, I'm gonna roar at you so you don't get your stuff.
Okay.
And you are roared.
Sure. Oh, no fight first. Okay.
Yo. Alright, fly and fly. 4-up mortal. Yes to the rune smiter.
He takes a ping.
Alright, oh, and he's at 2. He's gonna be at 3 disease. Alright, and Orgots will fight first, and he will all-out attack, and we will pile in towards the green group, and hope I have a very zealous double turn here.
So, what's his melee? His mount? The rider rend. Sorry.
1 rend on the melee attacks from the rider.
I'm wondering if I want to all-out defense for the chance that you fail this.
I wrote them.
Oh, you did. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Never mind. Go ahead.
Alright, 7 attacks, 2s and 2s. Or 2s and 3s. All hit, 2 disease. Ooh. 4 at 1 rend.
4 1 rend. Save these on 6s. Nah.
6 damage.
That's 8.
Or, yep, 8 damage.
8 damage, isn't it? 8 damage, yeah.
2 of these.
So that's that much going through, and then next attack.
5 attacks. All hit, 1 disease. All wound, 2 rend.
That just goes straight through.
15 damage.
I think that will kill them. 15 plus 8 is more than 20. Yeah. That will kill them.
Ward save?
I have no ward save.
Oh, sweet. Alright, tactic's done. And there's no more combats. Because
Actually, yeah, because
can't roll.
if I die to disease, that wouldn't have given you a monster point, would it?
No.
Interesting. Okay.
Yep.
Clean that up.
Alright, and I have some disease rolls to make.
Yep.
This guy's at 3. He goes at 1, at 1, at 1, and at 1. And just double checking, the berserkers and stuff don't need to make a bravery check. There's just 1 model, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 3 mortal wounds on the rune smiter on the bottom.
Sure.
And 1 on the flamekeeper and 1 on the purple group. Gotrek is fine. And 1 on the green group.
Purple. Hey, that will charge this man up for the coming turn. You go up to... Oh no, wait, you saw all of that. Oh no, both of them are just charged completely up because White just died.
Yep.
And then 1 onto this unit, that killer guy.
Alright. Alright, if I win this double, I think there's a chance. If I don't, I think I lose.
Oh, okay.
Okay, scored. Did it with a monster. I hold the alpha for 2, and I hold 1 beta.
Yes. Yeah, because I hold this one. Okay.
Roll off.
Huh.
Oh,
Okay.
gotcha things are gonna happen now.
Gotcha, things are about to happen. Oh, actually, this is number 1. Roll for which objective is important.
Don't be number 1. Number 3, the
Number
one
3.
you have. That's about
And
as
that's
bad.
I think you probably wanted it to be number 1. Because I only killed one guy, so you still have it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will take the turn.
Alrighty.
Because we have a lot of things to chuck into Urgots.
We have
Has
hopes
Urgots
up,
already
I
find us
get the
out?
question. No, he has not.
So, oh baby, you're saving on 2s. Like, is that something? I think it's something I need to try to, because I've set up perfectly for this. And give them all 2 damage, and give them all fight on death.
Oh.
How many wounds do you have? 14. So, what's that actually? That's like, what, 12 is another 4? So it's like 4.5. So he actually has like 18, 19 wounds, something around that vicinity.
He's tanky.
Can I do 20 damage? So 20 damage means I need to get 10 hits. So you need to fail 10 saves on a 2-up.
You do have a bucket of dice to throw.
I do? Like, I am making you make like 30 saves. I just don't think you're going to fail that many of them. I can give myself the Rend rune. And then you just all-out defense. It doesn't really change that much. Because I can't stop you from all-out defensing. Bah. What else could I do? Could I... Okay, where's Rune Master? Rune Master is right there. Can I do funky stuff with this? I can do pretty funky stuff with this. Needs to be outside 1 inch of people. That just leaves that objective in the middle for you. And I don't think this... No, you can't. Okay. That is an option. Can I get a guy to this? Well, this man's dead. Go away. So if I just chuck the wall right there, so robots can't get through here. I need to get quite a few. Because you're worth 5, so I need to get 6. So you can be that. And then you need a 6 to get on, you maybe need a 7. And then I need 4. Can I get that with a 10 here, while staying outside 3 of you? A 4. And 6 to there, maybe with a 12. 8 to there. I think I can do that. That's pretty cool. Yet now you've already done broken ranks. These 2 can both come in, and if you want to charge, I can have this Flamekeeper projecting there. And it gets the wall out, because I do need to get it out at some point. Okay, I will choose to take them. Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, so my Mortal Wounding rune goes away. I get 2 CP, and then my Rune Master will give me a 3rd. Battle Tactic, Heroic Action, and Urgold. Okay. Approaches Advance. Can I get that set up? You 2 are running, but no one else is. You 3 doesn't really work. I want to set that up for later, at least. So maybe not Approaches Advance. Conquer is a possibility. How many things do I need? 1, 2, 3. Conquer at some point. Say the Warlord maybe now. And Ferocious Advance later on. And Seize by Force at some point. Okay. That should all be fine. We'll go for Slay the Warlord now.
Alright.
Because that's this man, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll do that.
Alright. I will, I'm going to rally this Musquo.
Yeah, fair enough, because I didn't get to kill him.
Give me 2 6s. Yeah, I got 1.
1.
I'll take it.
Okay. For a heroic action, Gotrek is going to try and heal.
Okay.
Need a 10 or less. Yes. 3. Oh, I'll heal 2 wounds and his disease.
Alright.
Battle tactic. Action, gold. Actually not going for rend this time. We're saving rend, we are going for move speed.
Alright.
Relentless zeal. Can I roll a 6? No. Put that there. +2 move army-wide. Gotrek does not get this, although he's not moving.
I have to say it. I have to say it again. I love how your setup is with everything.
Oh. Well, I can just like ping on cards what I'm doing.
Yeah, you've got your Wahapedia page and no cards. Were you the one that gave me the wheel? I think you're the one that gave me the better wheel.
I think that was someone else. I think that was someone I was in a game with, though. I think I remember that. Like this nice cut-out wheel.
Yeah. Because I was using. I think I deleted all the old wheels.
Alright. Battle tactic, heroic action, and spells rally Urgold. Do I want to rally anyone? I will declare. Okay, that's it for the start of the hero phase. On to during. Rune Master is going to try and summon the firewall. He needs a 3-up, but he can reroll.
Give me 1! Yes, another 1! Oh.
Nah. Sticking it over here.
Would have been the best.
If I just found that, yeah. An outside one here. And the guy can see it. Yes. Putting it there. This man has a prayer. What does he want to do?
He wants to miscast and die.
I wonder if... Actually, yeah, if he miscasts, he just dies, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He does. Okay, he is going to attempt the curse. And we'll see if it just kills him.
Huh?
I think he needs a 4-up. Hotjar. No, okay, he survives, but he doesn't do it. That'll be it for movement. Oh, the hero phase. Onto it. So Godric cannot get orders at the moment, correct?
Correct.
So he can't reroll the charge, which is actually a little intimidating.
Roll me a 3.
Yeah. Maybe I should have picked a different tactic. Oh dear. Oh well.
I mean, it's rolling above a 3.
I don't want to just lose this game off failing that. Okay. First thing we are doing, though, is paying a command point and auto-running this unit.
Okay.
So they're going 12. 4 and 8. Just put them like as far as they can go. 4 and 8. 4, 8. Oh. 4 and 6 to there. Then you've got 2 more. Burying yourself in there. 5 and 7. Yeah, if we're taking deadly, we're taking deadly. 5 and 7. Tag it on that side. 6 and 6. They're all going to run on there. Do you wish to redeploy? Actually, I'll roll my deadly first. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I need to look at this. Okay, I need to stay out of that. So that's the farthest they can go. They will pull back a little. Because
I'm sitting there like, if I roll a 6, that's more the Gotrek moves, makes that even harder.
I just need 3 of them. So, where's this? 9 inches. It's here. So I want you here, I want you here. This too close. That's allowed.
I did not do my heroic action yet. I am rolling for outflanks on the Lord of Affliction.
Sure.
I got it. I'm just gonna say it was the one that I used to rally with, too.
Sure.
Nope, never mind, I can't do that. Rally is before heroic actions.
They're at the same time.
No,
You can't
rally
do
is
that.
start a hero phase,
Heroic actions are
actions
also
start,
start of hero phase. Yeah.
Give me that book back.
Okay. Good. Alright. We'll structure them like this so we're not letting you redeploy. Do you wish to redeploy?
Yes, I'll redeploy the Lord of Affliction if you might have to move that Gotcha.
Alright. Next we're going to run this Flamekeeper. I need to stay out of this as well. Oh no, okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Joke's on you.
Okay. Let's try and adjust this a bit more. Because yeah, it's important that that I don't allow this. Just need to check this. So where does he need to go? He needs to go here.
I don't think you can.
Let's put this out.
You could charge them into Orgots and hope that they live.
Not anymore. They ran.
Oh.
I guess I just eat this in this case. Hey, it maybe gives me a reroll, which is better. Okay. Alright, I wanted to be tricky. Well, not tricky. I wanted to be consistent in this, but it's looking like it's not going to be possible. So we'll just have the entire unit on, and you can have a redeploy if you want.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Give me a 6. Thank you. Alright, Gotrek is here. Straight back.
Okay.
So Gotrek needs... He'll need a 7.
Well, I'll at least structure this so that I'm allowed to re-roll it.
Yep.
Yeah, let's just move. I'm not getting this objective anyway. So he can just go 4 inches directly this way, but he might move back a bit. Okay, well, if I'm within, can he order himself?
No.
No. If I'm just here, he needs a 7 anyway, looks like.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so he'll just move back to there.
Alright. 7.1.
Okay, this is... Yeah, this isn't as consistent as I'd like it. I should have just gone for, like, Conquer or something. Oh well. Yeah, this Flamekeeper will run. Oh, actually, sorry, these guys need a deadly check.
I think you rolled one already, didn't you?
Not sure, but I rolled another and they bust. Right, that Flamekeeper will run 2. Gets to go 8. He'll come up to here. And take a check of his own.
I'll do another redeploy.
Hey!
Oh,
the first deadly
time.
check that actually happened. Takes 1.
Yeah, better than nothing.
Okay. Yeah, do these guys want to set up to get the charge into Blowab? You only have a 4-up save.
Sure.
I would have definitely gone for it if I had gotten
Curse.
that curse. I think I might still go for it. These guys are holding the objective. I can't get him to buff them. Okay, yeah, I can't get him to buff them, so this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's going to be 31 attacks. You may be all out defense, depends on how things go about. You only have 13 wounds, so that's actually like 17 wounds. Do I think I can do 17 damage to a 3-up save? Honestly, I don't think I can. No, I don't think I can. This wound smasher only has 5 wounds, so he's going to die to the disease anyway. Do I like run him away so he doesn't get more disease, or do I just leave him here and hope he survives? I think I do run him away because that denies you the most. That has the chance to deny you the most summoning points. Yeah, okay. So this wound smasher is going to not be next to the tree.
Okay.
He still just dies on a 4-up, but
yep.
At least it's not... If I just leave him there, I think it's just guaranteed. This has the chance of denying you 1 summoning point.
Well, I mean, if they're in my territory, they deny me the summoning point too.
Yeah. Do I need to be wholly within?
No,
to deny
just
it?
within.
Just within. Okay.
Also, it's the halfway point on this field.
Yeah. I'm putting it up so I can see that line. Alright, let's move this unit. And yeah, we're not fighting Orgots.
But he's so lonely right now.
Actually, no, I know what I can do, sorry. Let's get some throwing axes into him.
That's cruelly unnecessary.
I
I wonder if I'm going to end up killing this guy with disease back here, eventually.
could see it.
He's only got 2 wounds left?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then, yeah, this unit will move in and will blob up a bit.
I thought you were going to leave me that little pocket there.
You can't go over this.
I can't go through it?
No. That's why it's special.
Oh, nice.
Get it. Shooting. Yeah, we'll get a couple. You run away. This Woundmaster is going to run. 5.
This one's your general, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He'll go 9. Yeah. He's damaged. This guy will go to there. Actually, no, the general gets 2 extra inches, sorry, because I've got that rune at the moment. I set up all these tokens. And that'll be it for movement. Okay. Shooting, let's chuck some axes.
Beginning of shooting phase. I have some flies.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that guy might just die anyway. Okay.
I don't have flies.
Oh. Oh, well, fine. That happens again at combat, doesn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Right, into Orgots. We've got all of this unit, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14 axes into Orgots.
Fire away.
And 2 less. 4s and 4s. 5, no end.
Alright, 3 up. 2 get through, 5 upward. I take 1 damage.
Yeah. Get him. Actually, you're just going to heal that on you.
Yeah, hopefully.
And that'll be it for that. Actually, this guy didn't run. He'll throw a rend axe into Loab.
Fire away. Let's just no, let's beating the round. Never mind.
1, rend 1.
5 up. Damage.
1.
5 up.
Hey, take it. Again, I don't think that does anything.
It's the map.
That's it for that. On to charges. Point 1 first, Gotrek.
He needs a 7. Alright, yep, 7.
He gets an 8. Okay. Okay. Stick him here. Yeah, stick him this way. And we are making no other charges. Nah. Monstrous actions, no. Start a fight phase. I have nothing to do at the start of combat. Do you have anything?
Flies.
Okay.
One to each.
No. Kills the guy. And pings a dude. Sticking with the rest of his buddies. Okay. Then into combat, let's go with Gotrek.
And I'm going to use Orgos' once per turn freebie for all defense.
Sure thing. Alright. 3s and 3s. Roll those. Couple mortals.
Not too crazy.
Just reroll. Alright, 6, Ren 2.
Alright. Let's see, Ren 2 puts me at a 4 up. Alright, 3 get through.
So it's going to be 9 plus 10. 19 damage.
I knew I've been good on D6s. Alright, 4 ups. He's done.
Okay. Okay. Good to hear. Nothing else for combat? Yeah, nothing else for combat. Onto battle shot. Damage gets dealt to everyone.
Nope.
Oh, they all avoid it. Okay. Right. I'm going to get my points for Slay the Warlord. Where is it? Slay the Warlord, and then I get 3 for objectives.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Right.
Oh, okay.
My turn.
Over to you.
Right.
Both get one.
This postcard heals 1. Both the Magathords heal D3, so they just are full. And I don't know what I'm going to do here. Savage Spearhead is free. I think I'm going to have to Savage Spearhead. Okay. Get command point. I should be at 3 right now. Not that.
Because, what is it? Do both of these count as your general?
Orgots does.
Just Orgots, okay.
Yep. Alright. And we'll go to Heroic Action. I'm going to just try and get a point onto Orgots.
What bit of the clock are we on right now? Not just summoning points.
This turn I get 7.
Okay.
Nice. I'm at 10.
And then do you roll for your clock?
No, it just moves up 1. Oh, yes, sorry. We're on turn 3. 2 extra.
Okay. I'm allowed to do heroic actions. What's the bravery of a flamekeeper? 8. Okay. Your bad tax is just Savage Spearhead? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what you're going to do this. Let's go for this flamekeeper under here who's going to try and heal.
Alright.
He does D3. 3.
Oh.
Heal 2 and get rid of the disease.
There goes that.
That would be neat.
Alright. Movements. Casting. Level cast his Rush Spell.
Yep.
Gets it down at 10.
No interaction.
Put it on the scoop. Festus will cast Mystic Shield. Yeah, I'll cast Mystic Shield.
Don't think he's in range to do it on Orgots.
Nope, but he is to do it on Blood.
Yeah, okay.
Right. And movement. Start with this Pascal. He's going to run 5. So keep a healthy 9 away from somebody. Yeah, I think he's just going to sit back here. He's going to go right here. This group of Puscos is going to run. And sorry, I would like to rally those as well.
Go for it, sure.
Yeah. 6 up. Nothing. Alright. And then they're going to run. 2 inches, so 10.
Oh, you have plans, do you?
Hopefully. Hopefully. These Nurglings will run. 3. Okay. Loab will just walk over. Inside 3.
Have I got this out? I do. Do I want to redeploy? I do not. No.
Argots. Just walk up. Sit here.
Okay.
Staying down there.
I will not redeploy. No.
And Festus. We're going to have to figure this one out.
I think he needs to auto run if he wants to get back down.
No, he's going for a charge.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so I'll just walk him to the edge and say needs an 8. 7?
7, like maybe an 8. If he needs to also have the movement to get across.
We'll roll it and double check it.
Yeah.
But then like it won't be an issue. Alright, shooting phase. Blob is going to shoot at the group with his debuff.
Yep.
And I've got 2 points, so that's his freebie. I
I've
will
got a bunch of
attack
CP.
it.
Yeah, all that depends.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, they've already got -1 save. What's the rend on this?
2.
2, so this doesn't. Alright, go ahead.
So D3 attacks. 1 attack, 2s and 2s. Roll another 1.
Ooh.
Painful. Orgots has to shoot at the green group.
Has to be the closest, does it?
No, it has to. I can't see this one through the firewall.
You can. The firewall blocks movement, it does not block line of sight.
Did they change? Oh, okay. Oh, he's got a 7-inch range anyway.
Okay. If you hover over the firewall, I've put all its text on there.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go for the green group.
Okay.
1 attack. It hits. It wounds 1 rend.
1 rend, save on a 6. No.
D6. Just 1.
Just 1. Pings a guy.
That's all of that. Charges. We'll start with Moab.
Yep.
Got an 8. Just go like that. Does that matter?
I do have a pumped up Flamekeeper back.
Yep. And Festus is going to go for a charge. He needs an 8 or a 7, one of the 2. You got an 8.
There you go.
He'll just be right there with his bonking stick.
Okay. So if you do stomp me, that means I will be able to use commands, so I will be fighting first.
Correct. I'm not stopping those. And let's see.
That's not because if you don't stomp me, then you miss out on debuff damage.
Yeah, that's worth them not melting my blood.
Okay.
Do the still get to activate their own death if I roll them?
Yes.
Shit.
It's just if you fail the roar, they will also activate first.
Yeah, I think I've got to try the roar. Either way. And does Argots want to charge? If I sit here, 10, 12, if I kill this unit and don't lose both of these, I take this objective.
I have a guy back here, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 11.
I will have 12.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Plus I ping the guy here, I could kill one with that. Alright, I think I need to roar them, and Argots will not be charging.
Okay. Let's see the roar.
They are roared.
Damn it. They are roared. Okay.
Right. And begin in combat, I get my bug.
Yep.
That's sad.
No.
Right.
I am going to... So they'll activate the fight on death.
Sure. Blah, blah, blah.
And then the Flamekeeper back here is going to give them damage 2.
Alright. Blob will go first, he will all attack.
Okay.
Start with the Monstrous Claws, 2s and 2s. All hit. 3 wounds, so 9 damage there.
Go straight through. I'll just tick up this thing up to 10 damage taken.
Okay. And then Scythe. All hit. No diseases, though. 3 at 1 rend, so 2 rend after the -1.
Go straight through.
6 more.
6 more. 1, 2, 5, 6. That will kill 8 of them. Okay. Any more attacks?
That is all of Blob.
If I kill this guy, I still hold the point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 maybe. Yeah, okay. So, with 8 of them dying, I think, because one at a time, we're going to do this the boring way. They can't command, so I can't all-out attack with this. So, first one dead. Into Festus.
I will all-out defense Festus.
Okay.
I'll use Argots as freebie, because I can.
Sure. So we'll have, what, 2 attacks apiece, just 3s and 3s, no other buffs? Yeah. First one. 3s, 3s. 1, win nothing.
Saved.
Cool. Dead. Next guy. 2 when nothing. Damage 2.
Take 2. Down to 4.
So what's his save? It's a 5 up, so he's saving on 4s. Okay.
Yep.
Alright, that's that guy. Next guy. Oh. And miss both. Very cool. That's 3 dead. Next guy. Now. Yeah, so this guy will like go in to there to get him. 3, 2, when nothing. 2 damage.
Take 1.
Take 1.
3 left.
Alright. That's half of them so far. Next guy, this is Carl. He has 3 attacks. All 3, when nothing.
Good.
Damn it. Alright. This guy, yep. This guy's going to use all 8 of them to get
Go,
him.
Festus, go.
Nope.
He's a ninja. Should have
How
found
many
Sour
have we got?
Festus this turn.
6. We've got 2 more coming in. Can you reach? Yes. One. When nothing. 2 damage.
1 left.
Okay. Oh, come on. Alright, I have 1 more guy. Oh, God.
Go, Festus.
Okay. Getting a set of dice for this. 1.
Good.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, that's not... my guys have their own activation, so maybe they can get him.
I don't have to if they don't want to. Your
Alright.
activation.
My activation. Go with these 2.
Do I have to activate
I
my
need to
Festus
do
to
this
hit back? I don't want to anymore.
They're going like... He's going... And they're both going into Festus.
Yep.
4 attacks.
This is where I really wish I got the -1 to hit.
1. Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. That was an entire Volkite unit, basically.
Alright, Festus.
Because all 10 of them got to attack him. I think you have to attack me, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Alright.
How many attacks has he got?
3 attacks, 4s, and 3s.
That's it.
Oh, okay.
Damn it.
On a 2-up at the end of the face, you take a mortal. Take D3 mortals. You do. You take 3 mortal wounds.
I can kill him. I can kill him yet, because that's going to kill 1 guy and he's going to attack you.
Yeah. The last attack, he needs to get a damage through.
Oh, and actually, the debuff might kill the second guy as well, because the last guy has 1 wound left on him.
No, that was the debuff.
Oh, that was the debuff. Oh,
Yep.
okay. I thought that was something from Festus, sorry.
No.
3s. And 3s. Both. 2 damage.
5s! Shit.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
And then under combat, 1 disease on him. Takes 1 more mortal and dies at the battle shock phase.
Kills the guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I actually need to see.
I think I have 11.
Let's see here.
Even if a guy dies, I'll still have 10, thankfully.
Let's see if I ping
Oh.
green group.
This Flamekeeper doesn't have a disease, so I'll just go to that.
Oh, okay.
He healed it,
I got 1 here.
but he will take 1. And they will... Do they fine?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they got
Alright.
it. I should've
Made
tried.
it through that.
So close.
Okay. You only have 2 on there. Well, yeah, that's a battle shock. You get your points.
Yes.
What did you go for? Savage Spear.
Yes. And I just own 1 of the miners.
One of the miners, yeah.
Alright. Roll off.
Prior.
Shit. Oh, you went
Oh.
ties.
Yeah, okay. Right. I mean, I'll roll for which one's important. This one's number 1. Number 3. Still this one. Okay. Like, I guess we're coming in. This is probably the Rend turn. Oh, all of them died, so that charges up this Flamekeeper again. You can charge in, you can get it there. You need to make sure the Nurglings can't take this objective. I can't just send Gotrek here to take the objective, because you have one guy on there worth 2 models. Do I think the Volkites can kill Blorab? You have +1 to save, you can give yourself another +1 to save. If you're all-out defense. Although, if you do all-out defense here, you're not doing it on Urgots. You can only do it once. And I've got 2 Flamekeepers set up, so this seems like a very good turn for that. What battle tactics would I be looking at? No, because that's assuming I don't kill things. I can stretch this unit around to still be on the objective, can't I? Yeah. I need to keep 4 models on here, so I probably rally, honestly. Precious Advanced Broken Ranks, bring it down. Conquer, I've got left. And on custom ones, Seize by Force. I have 2 objectives, I can't do that one. Can't do Conquer either. It'd be like bring it down. I don't like picking... I don't want to pick a kill objective. What custom ones do we have? Beastslayer is that. Settle a Grudge is another kill objective.
One moment.
There's no mercy Seize by Force.
Pause the recording.
Go. Alright, so I've taken the turn. And then start of hero phase, I'm going to be activating that rune and then working out what else I'm doing. First of all, can I roll a 6? No, okay. Very close. Alright, Battle Tactic, Heroic Action. I think I'd just say I'm killing a thing even though I hate it.
Which thing?
Which thing is a very good question. This thing has Gotrek coming in. Which, like, makes me a bit more confident. Although, it could always fail. I'm gonna attack with you first, then you, and then activate Fight on Deaths everywhere. Any other options I have? I've got the Knows No Mercy, which means I explicitly don't want to kill you, which I don't think I want to do. Or Ferocious Advance, and that would just be, like, run everyone here and don't charge. They both have the same effective save. Yeah, okay. I'll be pointing at Urgots. I'll be bring it down on Urgots.
Alrighty, it is Urgots' finest hour.
Yep.
Also, we are on turn 4. You have no heroic actions for my wheel.
Okay. I will not get any extra cards. Keep skipping, bring it down.
Oh, don't you hate that?
There it is. You can't right-click to go back. You can on some other ones. Battle Tactic, Heroic Action, none of that. Rally, want to spend a CP rallying them. It's actually pretty okay.
I am going to rally my group of 4++.
Yeah.
6s. Nope.
No. Right. I will rally this unit of 4. Pay CP for that. Oh, the unit of 6, so I get 4 dice, looking for 6s. That'll be it for the starter hero phase. On to During. Chanting a prayer. Are you in much position to chant anything? Not really. Is any heroes in combat? No. Probably just a heal in that case. Yeah, okay, Rune Master is just going to go for a heal. I think he needs a 4-up. Reroll. Alright, he'll heal himself, D3. 1. I'll get rid of its disease.
Oh.
And that'll be it for his ultimate.
Does the +1 rend do only melee weapons, or does it do the axes now? Melee weapons.
Only melee.
Okay.
Alright, we move this unit first. I'll work out something. If I go... Oh, give it a bit to load on my end. There we go. I go 4 inches up to here. Gotrek has a line down that way. Get you here. Okay. So they're going to start by just pinching out your redeploy.
Alright.
Up to... Do you wish to redeploy? Hey, don't let him go. Oh well.
No, I can just... Nah. You're right there.
Okay.
You're right on the edge.
Yeah, I was. Like that.
Still be the same 6-inch charge. Yep.
I think like if you get a 3, it makes it a 7 instead, or something like that.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
This Flamekeeper is going to run. Yeah, we'll take that. Alright. Do they need to make deadly checks? They do not. Okay.
No.
It's 10 inches, or 3, and then 7 up here.
Are they running away from my fox?
Yes. There. Godric will shimmy on down. I think that does not need a deadly check. Okay. And then yeah, the question is, am I suiciding into Blowab? I'm getting this turn. I can stick this here on the point. That gives me 4. The issue is if I do run into you and we both kill each other completely, and you kill my entire unit, but I fail to kill you, that gives you this objective. Because I'll have 4 on it to your 5, assuming he dies. The safe approach is just keep them here and let you charge in and kill them. And I hope to, fight first, but you can just not do that. I think it's actually better that I charge this turn. Yeah. Let's make sure you're all inside here. It's actually not that easy enough. That Flamekeeper's going to run and we'll see what he can get. 4. You could go 8. 6 and then 2. Gets him off the objective. Actually, could he use that 8 to just climb on top? No, that doesn't help. Could I climb over? 3?
Yeah, 3 up, 3 down if you go through a window.
So like 6 to get across, so he could go 2 inches and get himself like here.
His base fits.
It doesn't. Nah, okay. I think he's just gonna squeeze up against the wall here. No, stay down. Try to force him down. There we go. And I'll work with it. Moonmaster is going to run 4. He'll just get himself in here. On the objective. No, go back in. There we go. And this unit's going to move. Yeah, come on, get in position. There we go. Do you want to redeploy off this?
No.
Okay.
Not much good.
And that will be it for movement. Started shooting, does he do a thing?
Fly. Oh, I got one.
Kills a guy.
1 less X, and they are -1 to hits. But they're
Okay.
axes.
That's being rich, yeah, let's chuck some axes. So that's what, 7 now? 1, 2,
8.
6, 7, 8. 8 axes into him. 4s and 4s. Boy.
I got one.
1 rend nothing.
Yep. I'm good.
And then into here we have 6 axes. Two render nothing.
2 up. I'm good.
That's it for shooting on 2. We go first with Gotrek.
Alrighty.
7.
Seven's it.
Okay. Stick himself here. We'll then charge with purple. That's +1 to a 4. I'm gonna do that. Make sure I'm doing honeycombing correctly. Yeah, there we go. Come in here. You can come down here. Back a bit. And then you can... 1 inch. 1 inch. Okay. 2 on the objective. Nice. That ping is not got. Then, yeah, let's charge with this. A lot.
Anywhere.
They're going to be staying wholly within this bubble. And then I might pile out of it after they've been given their buff. I think I go first here, because I can trust the fight on death and I trust Gotrek. I trust Gotrek, famous last words.
I'm going to unleash hell.
And to them, sure thing.
I'll use Orgotz's freebie to issue it.
Sure, yeah.
Right, D3 attacks. 3 attacks. It will be 4s and 2s.
Because -1 to hit.
Yep. 1 hit, 1 disease, and 1 wound at 2 rend.
Goes through.
D3 damage. Kill a guy for me. Just 1 damage.
It does not.
Ooh.
Pings a guy. And then I give him the disease here.
Yep.
And that'll be it for the charge phase. Your monstrous actions.
I'm going to yell at those guys so they don't get to fight first.
I can't, the fight first doesn't work on my turn.
Got it. I'm going to step on those guys.
Okay.
I do. 1 mortal wound.
1. Yeah, that kills the guy.
And Orgotz will yell at the purple group.
Okay.
There I roared.
Yeah. Alright.
In the beginning of combat, I get to see if my fly goes. So I'm just going to roll it down here.
Oh, sure.
On a 4-up. Dang it.
It does not. Okay. Right, combat. Let's burn a bunch of things. Fight on deaths on both purple and green.
Okay.
+1 damage on both purple and green.
Alright.
No, not that. +1 damage. No fight first, and then going into attacking, I will start with...
Alright.
Right, let's get them all. You need to stay base to base, so you want to like sidle along that while you go here. It's some setup to get this guy in, and then this guy's honeycombed.
Yeah.
Actually, other way around. Like that guy up, this guy up. Something like this, yeah.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, to get them all at range.
Punch away.
Yeah. Coherent over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 21, 22 attacks. Oh. Come on, camera. There we go. These were at rend 1. Do you wish to do anything?
I can't outlaw defense there. I need the Orgotz to live this turn.
Right. Right, 22. 2s and 2s. We have 13 at rend 1.
Base save, 4-up.
And these are damage 2.
Oh. Glove is probably dead this turn.
Oh,
Fair bit of words. 4 health left.
Okay, we'll see if the fight and death's coming.
3 health left. 3 health left.
3 health left, yeah.
Yep.
And then your activation.
Alright, Argots, everything into the Volkites.
Okay.
Alright, 7 attacks. It will be 3s and 2s. 1 disease.
Yep.
4 at 1 rend.
4 at 1 rend. Save on 6s. Save 1.
6 damage.
Yep.
And
then any more?
Claw attacks. It will be 3s and 2s. 2 disease. 2 at 2 rend, so 6 more.
6 more. So 12 damage, so killing 6 kills the unit.
Okay.
The unit will go into you.
Yep, I will all defense.
6. So all 6, 18, 19 attacks. That. This. 2s and 2s. Alright. 12 at rend 1.
Alright, put me at a 2 up.
2 damage apiece.
Okay. 5 up, 6 is reflect mortals. I take all 6.
Oh.
That hurts a lot. Down to 8.
Okay, now it's Gotrek time. That will shut this man completely. Are you able to see all of that? I think you're able to see like some of them. I won't take it up because I missed it. Because I suspect a bunch in green are dying. Alright, time for the man. He'll go around to here.
Alright.
That's gone, this is gone, this is gone, this is gone. Let's smack.
Alright, roll me a lot of 1s.
So against Rend 2, you're saving on 3s right now?
Yes.
Okay, I think I'll see how this first one goes. Well, let's be greedy with this first one. I'm going to reroll everything that isn't a 6. Pays off. Alright. 2 procs, then wound on 3s. Reroll that. Alright, 4 at Rend 2.
Alright, puts me on 3s. 1 gets through.
1 gets through, plus 6, 9 damage.
5 up, 6s give you mortal wound.
Ooh.
I take 7 and you take 1 that you don't get a ward against.
But he's not dead.
1 wound.
That's difficult for me to work out what to do.
Reliable hit and he will all out attack with the last point because he's probably going to die anyway.
Okay.
3 attacks, 2s and 3s. 2 at 1 rend.
So 6s. Oh, save 1.
2 damage.
2 damage. Yeah, so I'll do 2 damage and his next attack.
2 attacks with the claws. 2 at rend 2.
Go straight through, so 6.
Yep.
So that's going to be 8. So 4 dead. 1, 2, 3. Do we want to kill Carl? We'll work it out. We'll see these 3.
Alright.
So that's going to be 9 attacks. Into 2 and 2. Oh. 3 at Rend 1.
Oh, is that on the Gotrek hit? Alright, 4 ups. 2 get through.
Okay.
5 ups. I take 1 damage.
1. Alright. The last death will be Carl.
Right.
And we'll see if he can get you. 4 attacks. 2s. 2s. Right, 3 Rend 1 damage 2.
Alright. Make it! 2 get through. That was why I left 2. I need to make 3 of these.
Okay.
I failed 3 of those. That's the opposite of what I needed.
They're all dead. Alright. And I think that's it for combat, so Gotrek will go again. I guess I'll just roll his hit roll and see what I get there, and then we'll work things out. 6 attacks. Do I all-out attack this? I am going to all-out attack on this one. Yeah.
No.
Right. Hitting. And we think about this. Because I wanted to see if I'd roll any... If I rolled a 6 hit, then I'd be comfortable just re-rolling normally. because I rolled none, I'm considering just re-rolling everything. And the hitting on 2s means this is less likely to punish me. I think I will re-roll everything.
Alright, give me some ones.
Oh, that really paid off. Okay. And wound on 3s. Re-roll those. He was trying to miss, but we've got 5 attacks coming in at Ren 2.
Alright. Get some new dice. No, I know what we need to do. Alright, where are they? We gotta break out the backup dice. Alright. 3 ups. Alright, all but 1.
And then the mortals, 2. He's taking 5 damage.
Okay. I can do 5 ups. No, I can't.
Well, okay. So this does mean now that these little Nurglings can come in and take this objective.
Yes, however...
That a bunch of them dying definitely charges this Flamekeeper.
Let's see, we've got 2 disease there. They take 2 more mortals.
Guy dies.
And nobody else's matters.
Nobody else has disease, actually. Everyone else has healed it.
Correct.
And then, yeah, I'll pay a CP and keep this unit. Okay. And then over to your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna do...
I get a command point. Do you have any heroes left?
No.
You don't. Okay.
I'm
Hey, no more rallies for you. Well, at least this turn. You can rally next turn if you like.
Oh, he does heal 1 wound. Alright, we're going to do aggressive expansion.
Mm-hmm.
These Nurglings are going to run. Oh, corruption points. I get 7.
Yep.
Alright, run Nurglings. I don't think that's enough for me to be able to take this now.
Right. I'm going to rally that green unit.
Yep.
1. Get Carl back. Actually, am I allowed to issue commands at the moment? I cannot issue the rally command. Never mind.
Heroes can't.
The Carl is dead in that unit, so they can't get it.
Okay. Alright, the red pulse girl is going to run.
Let's see.
Gets a 1.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Purple ones are going to run.
Oh no.
A 4.
It's a 12. No, it's
Wait,
not.
what's going on? Why is it... Is it trying to go over? Okay.
A bit better.
Yeah.
That will get it. That will. Okay.
And I need to make sure more than 9 away from Gotrek. Okay.
Do I want to redeploy this one? Oh, yeah, because you need to not bring Gotrek on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I want to redeploy this Flamekeeper away from you? And this is the end, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, I'll redeploy that Flamekeeper. 1.
Oh, I'm summoning as well.
Sure. It has to be next to the tree, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Can you summon anything big at the moment?
I'm going to summon a unit of 3 drones because they have a little bit of mobility.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to have a 9-inch charge I can do.
Probably into green.
Yep.
And that can give you a thing. That gives you quite a lot of points, actually. If you get this 9-inch charge and then double turn me, I think you can get quite a lot of points on me.
Yep. The thing is, I have no command points for this reroll either.
Yeah, so it's just your normal 9-inch charge.
Yep. Alright. And let's charge. Winner is... Yeah!
Damn it! Okay.
Victory, victory. And we'll go to combat phase. I'll just start swinging with the flies.
Yeah. And that gets you 6 on the objective to my 4. Because they have 5 wins apiece, don't they?
Yep.
No!
I have a chance. I thought it was actually honestly over when you benched both my monsters. Oh, did you get your extra point for killing the monster, by the way?
I did not. I will do that. I should actually put any of my score in. I held these 2 at the end of that.
Correct. So you
So
had the
3.
alpha and a normal.
2. So I got 3 points from that.
25 attacks, 3s and 3s. Oh, that's a lot of not 3s. Okay,
You just need to do 4 damage.
Yeah. It's 9.
Just roll it here. Any rend?
No.
It's 5s. Yeah, they're dead.
Okay.
That's a shame. Okay.
Alright.
So I guess I have won every priority roll so far.
Yeah, that helped a lot. Alright, so scored. I have the alpha. I have the normal.
We have all 4 objectives.
Alright.
All 4 objective points, yeah.
I am technically winning.
Maybe I can deny battle tactic coming in. Grand strategy, I mean.
There's only one battle tactic I can really go for.
Alright, prior roll, let's see it.
Alright, gets dice. Don't let me down!
Hey, there's the 1.
Thought you were only a 1.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're gonna
well,
win now.
I gotta take it.
Will I be able to stop you from winning after you do this? Because you're gonna get all 4 points again. Alright, I'll roll for the important objective. Number 1. Middle. That's salvageable for me? Okay.
I think I win this, mainly because the wheel is on the no pile in, and I'm going to tie up Gotrek.
Oh, Christ. Yeah, okay.
Alright, we are going to go for battle tactic wise. I'll have an easier one, do I? Nope. Alright, well, it is time for Glory to the Grandfather.
What does this do?
More of your units have to die than mine.
This turn?
Yes.
If it's a tie, what happens?
I lose the tactic.
Okay.
But we're on the no pile in turn, so hopefully I can neutralize Gotrek.
Yeah. Am I allowed to heroic actions? I am, aren't I?
Yes.
Do I think he can make it? I get 2 command points, you get 1. He's going to Finest Hour.
Okay, so many points? I get 7. Which
Actually, I can delete my rune dice now since I have no units that can take the buff.
yeah. Okay. Plague drones will move up.
Put that 3-inch bubble up.
Making sure that I'm not giving away the game.
Yeah.
Would they like to redeploy?
They would not, no.
Okay. Yeah, nothing else is gonna move. I'm gonna roll for these.
Yeah, because I think any move here would give Godric a redeploy.
Alright, end the movement phase. I'm gonna summon.
Yep.
Oh, he's already out of the bag. It's like he knew.
Do you even need him?
If the Nurglings get in, he will buff the Nurglings.
I see.
Oh, that lines up actually pretty perfectly. Alright. Charges. Puskos will charge.
And yeah, there's nothing I can do about this. No!
Got an 8.
I'll put his 1-inch up.
Thank you.
If you don't get this tactic, then I can work with that.
Yes. Oh, this Pusko also healed 1 health.
Okay.
For beginning of turn. And the other one is full health. Alright, so 1 mortal wounds on a 2 up. Yes. The other one on a 4 up. Yes. You take 5 mortal wounds.
Oh, he just dies. Okay.
Oh. In that case, I will not charge my Plague Drones like I was planning on. And we will pass, and Gotrek gets a disease.
Yeah. Oh, I was hoping I could try and deny this grand strategy with these 2. Okay.
No, almost. So
Win the game off that summon 9-inch charge.
Right? That was... Oh, that was...
I think, can I get any points here? I don't even think I can.
Your Gotrek is tied this turn. You've only got these 2.
He can retreat, and I can retreat him on this objective, and then I just need to kill one of your models.
True.
So I think that's what we're going to be attempting. Start my turn, I get 2 CP.
We need to
because my
see where the
general's still
important point is still. I don't think
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I did that. It was in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Do you have a battle tactic to kill one of those?
Don't
you have a revenge one?
Kind of. It's this one. Kill a unit that killed a unit.
Yeah, they did that. They killed the green one.
But I don't think I'm killing the whole unit.
Sure.
So it's a conquer. Yeah. It's a conquer on this objective.
Alright.
Who's got good damage? Flamekeeper is fine. The Rune Master is not. I just need to kill a single Plague Drone and have both my heroes survive. Can a Flamekeeper do it? We'll see. Alright, I lose the Rune of Awakened Steel. So yeah, I go for Conquer, I point at this objective.
Okay.
Heroic action. It will be this Flamekeeper's finest hour.
Alright.
Urgold Rune. We'll do the rune to make the throwing axe hit at +1.
This is.
Or do it? No, I'll go for the ward save. Sorry.
I'm going to find a star in my battle pack.
Fair enough.
He's out of range to show command.
So I'll use the ward save rune. It's a 6-up ward. Can I roll a 6? No.
What's the effect on that one for a 6? 5-up
Heroes get a 5-up ward.
Okay.
It's an army-wide 6-up, and on a 6, only the heroes get the 5-up. It's a bit... I guess they thought an army-wide 5-up would be too strong. I don't know.
It's pretty good.
I think I've gotten a lot of mechanics envy from the doc book, because Daughters of Cain just get a 6-up ward, whereas I have to jump through hoops to get mine.
No,
my book has like 7 different ways you can give a unit a 6-up ward. It's a little insulting.
Dog book, man. No, that new dog book is just shenanigans. I don't even want to play against it. Fight on dead, mortal wounds on this, 2-up mortal wounds at the end of combat just because.
Alright, I think that's it for the starter hero phase. On to during. Are there any prayers that are relevant here? Is -1 to be wounded. I think that's pretty much it. Because I can't run and charge heroes. Yeah, we'll go for a Prayer of Ash. Actually, I could go for a heal. Now we'll go for Prayer of Ash. I need a 4-up. Okay, this gives a unit -1 to be wounded.
Alright.
Put that on the Flamekeeper. We're suiting him up. That's it for that. On to movement. Gotrek will retreat. Do you want to redeploy?
No.
Okay. Flamekeeper will move on out. Do you want to redeploy? Actually, can you even redeploy? Is this unit elite?
They have a leader.
Okay.
No.
How's this guy's damage? He has 2 attacks, damage D3. I might honestly just leave him there. He might like attempt to charge, and if he gets a 17, he'll go into there. But no, I think it's just better for him. I don't think it's worth him getting it on. Because I just need to kill 1 guy.
It's actually quicker to just go over. 6.
Maybe.
If he gets a 10, he could just jump over.
Yeah, okay. No, that'll be it for movement. On to shooting. He actually can't see you because of the throwing axe.
It's a 10, you know what?
Yeah, throwing axe can't see you, and the Flamekeeper doesn't have a throwing axe, so I shouldn't have activated that. Right, charge phase. Flamekeeper, go. It's a 9. Get around you. 6 and 3. Get on the objective.
Now, do I unleash hell? I don't think I do.
Against the 1 model.
That would be 3 attacks. I'm going to roll it, see what I've gotten. I wouldn't have even hit.
No monsters rampages. Combat. No, nothing to do at the start of combat. All my tricks are with Volkites. Because, yeah, the Flamekeeper can only give his buff to
Did this guy
Volkites and Hearthguards. That guy will attempt to charge, actually, sorry.
Yeah,
I'll see what he gets.
Needs a 10.
Nah. I'll CP reroll.
Yeah, may as well. Ooh, nearly.
I don't think it's worth getting him in anyway. I think he dies before. He's kind of tanky.
He can get in.
I think I'll decline because I can't pile in, so he'll be off the objective.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just have this one guy. I trust him to kill a single plague bearer.
Oh, yeah, it is the no pile in -1.
It is, yeah. So, on to attacking. I'll just attack with him, and he will all-out attack.
All out defense.
Do you wish to do anything?
All out defense with my 1 command point.
Yes, okay. So what's their save?
4 up now.
4 up now.
They're
Right,
5
have
up
rend
base,
1.
5 up board.
Rend 1, let's see how this goes. 2s and 2s. Okay. Okay, sure. Alright, that fails then. 2 attacks, rend 1.
Okay.
Yeah, sure thing. Oh, well, I at least attempted.
Nearly there. Nearly there. Do they get some, do they get revenge on the, very, very brave dwarf? It's 19 attacks. No, 25 attacks. I don't use drones very much. I think they're not that great.
Is there any... Oh, no, I've already used all attack. Yeah, okay.
Not a single disease there.
Huh.
8. Oh, -1
Rend
to
any-
wound. 7.
Oh, nice one.
1
Any
wound.
rend?
No rend.
No rend. 3s. Takes 4. He has a ward save, okay. 6s. Alright, survives on 1.
And the disease for end of turn, because he'll get 1 from being next to Nurgle.
Yep.
1 mortal wound.
Takes 1. 6 up ward.
Got
And he just dies.
to the sickness.
I think I didn't kill any of them anyway because
Yeah.
I needed to. You won the tie on this objective.
Yeah.
Because you held it first, or you held it currently.
That was really close.
All right, and then yeah, end of that I get like no points. I get my. Oh, it was conquer, which I don't score. And then I do get my background strat.
All right. Final score 30-23. Victory for Maggot
7-point difference.
That
I guess
was
an entire turn is like 7 points. Yeah.
Yeah, that was really close. If I didn't hit that
was.
9-inch, I think I lost.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess that 9-inch is balanced out by me winning the first 3 prior rolls.
Yeah.
Although I did want Gotrek to kill the entire unit of 4 when he got into them.
The fact
I'm not sure if that's expecting too much of him or not.
I've had it go both ways. I've had Gotrek wipe the whole unit of 4. I've also had him, like, only kill 1.
Yeah, okay.
So it depends. Alright, well, everybody, thanks for watching. Please come back for some more videos, and we'll probably have Mitch on again. Have a good night.